It seems good. Waiting to come live. Waiting to come live.
Mike is doing pretty okay.
Seems alright.
Cool.
We live? Working on it.
We are.
We're live.
I'm live-ish.
Live-ish indeed. There you go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more AEGIS tabletop streaming. Yeah! Woo! Today we're doing 4-player. It's going to be a 4-person free-for-all. Yeah.
There's a thing I need to...
A thing? What's a thing? So we're getting all nice and set up, so then we can jump right into the game. I thought it said we have 4.4. If you have to stop the screen and start again, that's fine.
No, I just forget how to do it from here, because I think if I hit this, it's gonna, do what I don't want.
Lovely.
Okay. There we go. That's all.
Sounds good.
Have to update that title.
Alright.
To reflect that we are playing 4-player free-for-all.
Free-for-all.
Should put OBS back up on the screen.
Yeah, I should.
Thanks.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can still hear us. Sweet. Right. So, as I was saying, we got 4-player free-for-all. Got 4 teams for you. I'll talk about my team first, if we are in fact ready to go. We're good to go?
So we mentioned how our Kickstarter has 29 hours to go.
This is relevant things to remember.
These are the most...
Probably
one of the most relevant
yes.
things.
So, at the time of the stream, which is October 26th, we are down to the last day of our Kickstarter, and we're at 26,000?
Yeah, about.
So we're at 26,000, looking for 40K. We can definitely get there if all you guys help and push us to getting to that 40K. So
we're just gonna party tonight. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, we're gonna party with some 4-player AEGIS.
We're gonna party with some 4-player robot action.
Yeah, we are.
We're
so
gonna have a lot of fun.
So the Kickstarter, if you haven't backed it and you want to know more and see how cool it is, and especially read our latest update, which is a little bit of our history, you can go to robotstrategygame.com, and that will take you right to the Kickstarter page. So you can do that to find our Kickstarter, or you can also just search for AEGIS on the Kickstarter page itself and find us that way, which is pretty awesome.
Alright.
So we're just setting up a few final things here, so then we can jump into the game. So the 4-player matches take a little longer than 2-player matches, obviously, because there are now 4 players instead of 2. It can be, hey, what's up? How you doing? So yes, the 4-player matches take longer than 2-player. They also can be a little more chaotic because now you have many more robots coming at you from all sides. You can see the 4-player board here. It's the same size as the 2-player board, in fact. You see we have 4 different start zones, one for each player. And you also see the terrain is a little bit different for the 4-player. All of the base rules are going to be the same. We count up our energy, move around our robots, shoot with our robots, combine our robots. So the core game doesn't change at all. We just added more people to it. As I said, this does make the game last a little bit longer. So this game will last longer than our 2-player games, but there'll be a lot more crazy action going on because of all these extra players. We also have, for teams, do a quick overview. We got Poppet, Gamund, Rios, and Einer. They're all pretty aggressive teams. Gamund is kind of the least aggressive, just because he's a little bit slower than everybody else. But there will be lots of robots punching each other in this one, which is pretty awesome. Let's see. Rios is from Skyguard?
You're gonna talk about Rios?
You can talk about Rios.
Talk about
You can
Rios
talk
since
about
you're
anybody if
playing
you
him.
want.
Dude, I can talk about Rios all
Alright.
day.
Let me bring up
So
the
should we go over
card.
who's playing which team?
Yeah, I can go over who's
probably.
playing which team.
So
That's a good
let's see,
call.
like I said, we got 4 teams
Whoops.
here. We got an energy burning team in the form of Rios with his giant metal electro fist that is played by moi. We have big
Who is
tanky me. Oh yeah, who is me? My name is Breeze. I designed the
Breeze?
game and stuff, and I did robot art.
Hi, Scott.
Hey Scott, you're the coolest.
What's up, Scott?
And so I'm playing Electro Fists guy. We got another team, Gamoond from the Arcbuster box, played by one of our great designer balancer types here, Mr. Zachary Kettel.
Yo.
Distinctly Kettel, not kettle or teapot.
Starting off strong, okay.
And let's see, then over here we have Einar, our token red hero character with his super aggressive team, played by the master Jesselnick Offensive Clark.
I'm not sure any of that
And
was accurate.
I mean, the Jess part was, technically.
Sort
And
of.
the Clark.
and the
and
offensive
the
part, you're
Clark.
playing Einar.
This is true.
You see that? You see
I
that?
don't know where the L came from.
That's
The alphabet?
you are not using an L. The EL type robots are bomber robots.
Oh,
in
yes.
the game.
I'm
He does
using
not
the
have one of
L,
those.
in fact.
That brings us over to Sarah, who is using Poppet, a character that is drawn so
Kawaii.
kawaii that it makes all of our other characters look more kawaii by association.
A
And-
pop character is drawn so quiet that she makes everyone else roll ones just by.
That's her secret power.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we're definitely gonna have to do the thing where we zoom in on Poppet's face every time someone
Oh,
rolls
jeez. That's
a one.
a high
What about if I roll
order.
one against someone else?
Poppet's face also
Puppet's
shows
face.
up.
Alright.
And then Sarah's team right here is Poppet focused around area of effect and bombing. So the 4 teams we're using here are pretty aggressive, high damage teams. I hit with lightning, Jesse hits with swords, Kettle
guns.
and guns. Kettle hits with cannons and his face with big battering rams and stuff. And
Every time I roll a 6, can we zoom in on Gamoon's face? Give me the finger guns.
Man, this is very
This is a
high
lot of
order. This is
instructions.
a lot of camera usage here. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, sir.
and then who's the last guy? Swords, guns. Oh yeah, Poppet. She's gonna hit with bombs and stuff. It's gonna be great.
Alright. Do you want to go into the nitty-gritty bit of the robots, or should we just start?
I think that we can do a quick rundown on 4-player.
Can we do a quick one? Can we do a quick rundown of 4 player as a format?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it.
Just-
4
just
player
a-
is like Aegis, but with 4 players.
Well,
That's essentially what it
There's,
is.
Yeah,
there's
whoa.
a couple of other things that are a little different, mostly in the way that the game starts. Normally in Aegis, the way that it works is that neither player can do damage on the first turn. Here it's very much the same. The player who went first is actually the player who is able to do damage, so they can do that on the start of the second turn. So it's just important to know that on the first turn, there's no way for you to actually harm an opposing robot.
So everyone's got to move first before people start blowing each other's faces off. Other than that, Aegis as a game scales up pretty big, which is a good time to mention our 6-player board, which is a $20 add-on on our Kickstarter. That's going to come out as a huge neoprene mat. And you can play up to 6 players if you get both boxes. And it also works very similarly to 4-player, where each player takes their first turn, you go around, and then massive destruction starts. And it's going to be great.
It's a good thing to mention as well that one core set does in fact give you 4-player right out of the box.
Oh,
So
yeah,
if you
it's
get a
true.
core set, you can do what we're doing right now.
Oh yeah, it's very true. The board you get in both boxes is double-sided. One side's 2-player and the other side's 4-player with default terrain for each format. So that's the cool 4-player with 4 pre-constructed teams in each box.
Shall we get started?
Let's dance.
Want to roll some dice?
What the hell is a dice?
So roll 2 dice each.
It's a thing. Oh,
Just roll the colored dice so people know who's rolling what.
alright.
All right.
Very good at this. Got this.
You're the one with the mouse.
I know. Oh, I
Alright,
also rolled one of
she
my
rolled.
robots. I got an 8.
All right, so she got an 8.
I'll leave it there on my start zone so everyone can see my wonderful rolling.
I
You
got an
also
8.
got an 8. All right, this is a good start.
Oh, Jesse's
8s for
already
everyone.
putting down an 8.
8,
I was
8,
rolling
8.
your dice.
Aw,
Yeah,
Jesse
7.
got the 7.
No, I didn't. You got the 7.
Oh. No!
You thought I was rolling for me with your dice?
Yeah,
Yes, actually.
And we got an 8.
All right, so we got some
Alright,
rerolls together.
So I'm going to reroll. Here I go. Woo!
This is where I actually just win the dice
I got an
rolling.
8 again. I'm the best.
I think
my
Tabletop
dice are
Sim
weighted
is rigged.
somehow.
9.
9. All right.
And
9. 8.
8.
Ha, that's interesting.
All
Alright,
right,
so-
Many 8s.
Kettle, I
Eighter's
believe
pretty
we go
frequent.
clockwise from you.
I believe that
Yep,
is the standard.
so the turn order will be Gamoon,
So,
Rios,
Gamoon.
Einer, and Poppet.
Rios. Einer.
Oh, great. This means
Then
Poppet gets
Poppet.
to draw first blood, technically.
It's going to be great. Sarah, I need you to just blow us all up on like turn 3.
Alright,
And
I'll
then we
see what I
move
can
to game
do.
2.
I don't think that's going to happen.
That's what happened in one of
Here's
our
some-
games.
I'm not
Great.
going
Einer's
anywhere near
robots.
that.
Pretty cool.
So, let's see here.
So, Poppet is kicking things off.
Oh, that's what we're doing? Sorry.
No, okay.
Oh, no,
okay,
I
okay,
lied.
with
Alright, I was...
Yeah, so he's the first person who can act.
So...
Oh, yeah, guess I'm...
This is true, yeah.
Kettle
Explained
puts
how
down
multiplayer worked a moment ago.
Gamoon,
All right,
doing the placement.
So,
so the moon places.
Gamoon, and then we have
Yep,
the
place
AB
some.
100 here, which is one of my personal favorites.
Robot placement is
The
a very
SSM.
key aspect of AEGIS, the robot combining
And
game.
the Ika.
Please never call it AEGIS again.
And the Get. Aegis. Alright,
AEGIS.
Rios.
That's
Eagles.
better. That's at least
Please
almost
place your
three.
robots.
Oh my god, okay, let's see. How do I play this game?
So
You
we got
combine the
Rios over
First,
here.
you pull your dice off the board.
Leave the-
Alright, pulling the dice off the board.
Second, you place your 5 guys somewhere in your start zone.
Oh, you
So
bet.
we got
Also, you might
Ion,
want to rotate them so that they,
121.
This is true.
using the Q and E buttons.
Q and E, you say.
You can
You can
rotate
do
your
it.
pieces in
Almost.
15-degree increments.
Oh boy, that's
Alright,
exciting.
so I'll place them and then I'll rotate
So
them.
Ion
while everyone
is
else
placed.
Jesse,
does it.
set it to 30.
Oh, it's
The
true.
Yeah,
arc
just
is placed.
You can set it to 30 pretty easily, actually.
I don't know how to type.
Okay.
Oh,
Left
really?
click. Hey, you're done. Now go back to the beginning.
Oh, see, Tabletop Simulator is actually a very cool program with all sorts of crazy features.
The Gel
That Breeze is
100,
just learning tonight.
which is another one of my favorite robots.
That Breeze also learned last week.
It's been a long week.
Every week is a week to teach
That one's-
Tabletop Simulator.
Jesse,
Breeze.
you just destroyed me.
Good.
I can't.
Correct.
I set my rotation to 60 degrees and now I can't rotate.
Why would you
set
do
it
that?
to 30.
You were supposed to set it to 30, not 60.
I'm too far gone.
So the Gel is an awesome robot. It looks like a cute little hamster. So I love the Gel. I think it's great.
Jesse, I believe Breeze has already killed Jesse.
It's gonna be great.
The high level strats. So there we go.
All right, so all right.
So you got 2 more to place. You
So
can do
anyway, I have, like I said, my team is all about punching you in the face with lightning bolts.
it. And the Ipple,
To drain you of your energy.
which is
My-
Kettle's
yeah.
favorite robot.
Really, that's funny. My team's just about punching you in the face.
I thought my team was about punching you in the face.
Aegis is a game with many different strategies.
And then finally the Ion 400.
Yes, but I have Gamoon. My strategy is punching you in the face with my face.
All right.
All right,
So
I don't know if
Rios
my strategy's
placed,
actually
and
punching
now
in the face.
Einer
My
will
My strategy
place.
tends to involve more machine gun fire.
So now Jesse Nick will take his offensive.
So the
I think your
arc
strategy is a bit more based
150.
around like the 3 to 4 hex range than melee.
Plop down Dat Arc 150.
Got fast melee dude. The Axis 100.
So my strategy that I'm totally gonna reveal right now and ruin for myself.
Are you
Is
going
that-
to run in and hit me?
No, I'm
Run
gonna
in
try
and
and
shoot.
play politics with my snow on turn 1 if I can.
Ender 100.
See if I can boost some other people's robots and get them to shoot somebody other than.
So Jesse's
Yeah.
S-class robot cannot do any damage. However, it can heal and boost accuracy,
Yeah.
which will make it a very irritating force on the board.
I'm hoping that I can use it to power up
Let's
someone
go.
else's robots.
That's kind of like
And-
one of the cool things that comes with multiplayer.
All right.
Is all of a sudden politics happen.